So the package just arrived, and now inside the house, and I will open it. This is for the Jackery solar generator, the 2000 plus. Is the newest version of Jackery, 2000 watts, and then two of the solar panels, 200 watts each one. So I will open them and let's see what we got inside. I wanted to mention that this I just bought it with my money. This is no sponsor by any means, and I just use it mostly for camping, as we love camping, and we need a lot of power because my wife preferred to use the induction stove cooking, and usually will take about 1800 watts. So as I love camping, and that is the price that I had to do in order for her to go camping with us. So we open the box. I ordered this directly from Jackery, and they were running some specials, so I got a good deal. All right, it looks so beautiful. This is a little heavy because the type of battery that I use is heavier than the previous version, the lithium. So let's take it out of here. Nice. So it comes with this bag that has the cables and some manual for the instructions. Wow, it's a monster, it's huge compared to the 1000 and the 2000 that I also have. I see that this is easier to pull out because it has like handles on the side, and I can just lift it. Also, it has this, so you can roll it around and make it much easier instead of like just carrying it. And it has the two wheels that allow it to be moved easily around. So it has the DC 12, 10 watts for the connector for car, and any device that needs 12 volts. I use, when I'm camping, I use the Domestic refrigerator for it, so that's where I connect it. And also it has two USB-C 100 watts maximum, perfect for my iPhone and iPad and other devices. So when I am recharging my lamps or the drones or anything like that, I use that one. It's very fast and convenient. And then two USB-A, that's maximum 18 watts. And four of those 120 amps outlet. So individually you can connect 4 different items in there, and all of them will be working fine. Plus it has the 25 amp connection. It's perfect if you go into like an RV or a small camper trailer. You can connect it here and get powered your trailer from there. So in order to power off, you just click in here, hear the sound coming in, perfect. It comes from factory with 29%. And then if I activate the outlets, you will see automatically how in this area will start showing how long it will take. Obviously 0 watts because it's not in use. Then if I activate the USB area, I can just click in here. It's turned green and all of this is active. One of the beautiful things that also it has compared to the previous one is that now it has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection. This, you can use your application. They have a application for iPhone, application for Android, so you can control and check how is the life of the device, of this Jackery, how the battery is doing, what is the output, what is the input, and also to turn on and off any device that is connected over here. So you can just, with application, you can turn it right here or this one. So if you have anything connected to it, automatically will be off or on. It's very convenient because sometimes I fall asleep and things are connected to the device outside on the gazebo when camping, and instead of just going outside and disconnected from the Jackery, I can do it from my bed with the application. And also if I'm a little farther away, I can also check how is the life, how is it doing, or if I put it in the car for any reason, I can manage that. Beside that is, like I mentioned, I have the Solar Saga 200 watts, two of them, so that will be 400. And with that, those 400 watts, it will take about 5 hours to recharge if I get in the 400 watts. But I also have another Solar Saga 200 and one 100 from the previous Jackery that I had. So it's a very good combination for us, and that's one of the reasons that we decided to go with this one. So I personally enjoy very much this Jackery. It's perfect for what we need. In addition, in this neighborhood, sometimes we lose power when there are thunderstorm and raining a lot. So it will serve also to put certain essentials equipment, and let's see how long it will last. Like TV doesn't pull that much power, neither some lights, and the electricity will not last too long in here because we are in the city in New York, and normally they try to fix it very fast. But yeah, I feel like this is a great acquisition, and it will help us a lot, especially when we are cooking with induction cooker stuff in camping. So for recharging, it takes about 2 hours if we are connected to power, to AC power in the house or any other place. And then about 20 hours, something like that, if I connected to the car. That also comes with a connection for that. I don't know where I put it. So those are the cables, these are the cables. So we have one that is for the house and the other one for the car. So it would take about 20 hours to be recharged. But if you have to go to any place, you can just connect it there. If it's 3 hours to go or 2 hours to go to your campsite, so in the meantime it's recharging. Or you're using solar panels in order to refuel. And we also don't take that long when we go camping, like say 4 nights, 1 week the most, and I know that this will be more than enough for us. Now, for the input, it has two DC input. This is where you connect the solar panels, those Solar Saga 200, 100, or even 60 watts per hour. Obviously, the best one will be the 200. You can take up to 700 watts in each one of those ports, so that will be the equivalent to 400 watts per hour. But if you add, let's say, 3 Solar Saga 200 to each side, that will be 1,200 watts. So this will be full in about 2 hours. This is the AC input. It will take about 2 hours to fill it up. It has a maximum input of 1,800 watts per hour. So technically it should be less than 2 hours. Here is a AC reset. So if for any reason you need to reset, you will do it here. And this is expansion. That expansion is if you add another 2000 watts plus 2000 plus expansion device that is about this height, and you can just add here and install like 2000 watts. Now we come 4000 watts. You can add, as I mentioned it before, up to 5 of those, so it will become 12,000 watts. So that's pretty good. And you can have 2 of those like connected through. This one is to connect to another device. So if in case you have another one like this, you can add both of them and now get 240 volts in case you have special appliances that need 240, so like 120, like all of the pros in front of this one are. So these are for those. Then on the side, it has a reset also for output, AC output. So anyway, this is the one. And this is the fan. By the way, it's really quiet. It doesn't make that much noise, so I like that. And then, like I mentioned it before, this is the main screen and the main side. So it has, like I mentioned it, 4 AC 120 each one. So 3000 sine wave. So this is really, really good. Maximum. Here is the 30 amps connector. Very good for RV, small RV mostly, or if you have any device in the house like appliances like dishwasher, washing machine, dryer. Those also, many of them has the type of plug, so you can just connect it here, and even some air conditioner as well. So this is really good for that application. So I have both of these devices, the 2000 Pro and the 2000 Plus. And this one, it looks heavier, but it's heavier. This is 61.5 pounds. It's mostly because of the batteries that it has. It has the lithium iron phosphate, or LFP batteries. They have a capacity, not capacity, but cycling for about 4,000 cycling. That means going from 0 to 100 4,000 times, and after that it just reduces the capability to hold the charge, so it will be about 70%. Still is working, but 4,000 is a lot of time, more than 10 years doing it practically every day. This one using this is a 43 pounds, and he used the battery, the lithium ion. This is much lighter, and also the capacity for cycling is about 2,000, half of the lifespan for this one. And also the same thing after that, it just reduced to about 70%. But also 2,000 cycles is a lot from 0 to 100. Practically no one just bring it to 0. So, but anyway, if it happens, this is where it is. Both of them are great devices. I love them. Going camping, like I mentioned it before, my wife loves to go camping. This is one of the deals for her to go camping, that we wanted to have some kind of electricity and and recharge the devices and everything that we need to do, especially with my daughter recharging her iPad when she's idle. So this is the one of the difference between the two. And both of these are great devices. But I love this one because this one also has the application where I can control to turn off the DC or AC, and also I can see how it's recharging. So all of those are great advantage. And if I need to update the firmware on this one, also I can do it from the application. It's not using that much watts. 1,297 right now, where it goes up and down, it fluctuates. 1,300. Was done with the coffee maker. It's done. So this is great. Now I want to check the toaster. Connected. Let me put the display. It's 28%. Put a piece of bread. It's nice and warm. Using 881 watts. But I'm really looking forward to use this device on the summer season next year. But in the meantime, we also have it in case we lose power. Like I mentioned earlier, in here we have lost power a couple of times already. Bread is ready, nice and toasted. Nice and crispy. I will connect now the power so I can recharge it from the AC. This is a nice, beautiful cable. So you can see how it's charged. It's supposed to be here. Going up. It's a steady 1,500. One of the things also in the application, I can set it up if I want it to be charging fast. It might make a little noise, not that much. Or if I want it quiet. In quiet, it will be, I don't know, about 500 watts per hour, but it will be practically silent. But in my case, it's a daytime right now. I really don't care about the noise, and this noise is not like loud or anything like that. Especially compared to one of those generators that are really, really noisy. As a matter of fact, they are not even allowed in the campground after 10 p.m. when it's a quiet time. Compared to this, you can use it all the time because there is no noise at all, and obviously you don't have to go outside and look for gasoline or anything like that because the sun is providing that. And even if it's cloudy, you can also charge it from your car when you are driving to the site, or you can charge it at home. So depend how long you will be there and at the place. So this is great. I am very happy with that. So now I want to check if it can handle it a microwave. This is a 1100 watts microwave. I want to see. Okay, it's back online. We put a popcorn. Wait for 3 minutes, see how it's going. So how much is pulling? 1625 watts. 1625. So it's steady right there. Yep. 1623. So it didn't shut down. That's good. Even though I am not planning to use a microwave when I go camping, but in case we lose power in the house and we are watching TV or anything like that, it would be nice to have some popcorn to watch TV and watch a nice movie, especially in the dark outside. So you can hear the popping. Oh, this is great. One of the things that I like also about this is it's very durable. The material is very strong, and I like also the handles on the side, like I mentioned earlier. So that make it easier to carry around and move. And if I ever need to expand, I doubt it, but if I ever do, I can always buy the additional parts and put it on top, the expansion, and we will have a 4000 watts. Mostly for the house, not for camping. That will be overkill. But for the house, will be very good because we will be able to manage to handle much more than just the TV. We can also use the refrigerator. I don't know for how long, depends how many watts is my refrigerator. But we can use some appliances and be comfortable and know. Let's see, I think it's almost done. Still popping. Hoorah! We have a nice popcorn. So let me turn this off. I wanted to say again that this Jackery we bought ourselves. This is not sponsored, but just because we really like the brand. This is our third Jackery. The first one was a 1000. Then you saw the other one, 2000 Pro, and now we just bought this one recently. If you like the content, please subscribe to our channel so we can continue bringing more videos, detailing equipment that we use for the outdoor, and it will be great. Now I want to use the application. Found the right away. So it's showing the input that is charging 1497 watts, and how long it will take to be full, 1.3 hours, and the output. So I can enable any one of those ports from here. By the way, using the Wi-Fi in the house, so you can see the symbols over there on the display of the device. And so if I click, let's say, enable DC, you see how quickly it's enabled over there. I can disable it. I can enable AC. Disable AC. I can set out how long I want the screen to be off. So, but also I can go to the configuration or settings and showing here, let's say, the firmware upgrade. So this has version 1.0, so I guess this is the latest, hasn't been upgraded since then. You put it here so it's easier for me. And so this is practically how to configure it. If you want to change the name, the settings, like I mentioned earlier, if now it's fast charging, but you can also put the quiet charging, and it will be, the sound will be lower, but it will take a little more time to charge. And it has a user manual in here, a digital one. So in case you want to see what's going on or how to use it. By the way, in here there is information about how long it takes, and also letting you know not to, when you are using solars, to be always in pair. Like if you use 2 in one side, use also 2 on the other side, instead of like 2 on one side and 1 in another one. This is the recommendation. It's rather put all of them in one side than put it like that in auto. Like in here, you see it say no to do that. In here too, this is the same, but just the recommendation, like from 1 or 3 into 1, or 2 and 2, 3 and 3, and like that. So this is a very good information based on their recommendation. So, and if I want to go back, you see it, it's 42%. It tells me the temperature in the device is 79.1 Fahrenheit. And what is the input? Again, how long it will take. And if we were to have any output, it will show it right here. So, and the symbol in here where the power is coming from, that is AC power. So that is the application. And again, this is the Jackery, and this is the 30 amp, only 25 volts, recreational vehicle use only. And like I mentioned, you can also use it for certain devices in the house that have that high need for amperage, and also the type of plugs that are in here that are compatible. It's time to open now the Solar Saga. There are 2 of them, so that would be 400 watts maximum. Let's take the first one. also the solar panel itself, they are waterproof. I like the legs. They allow you to aim the solar panels better to the sun. And right here, in this zipper will be the cable. Now let's go and test it outside. So one of the connectors, this type, it goes right here. I really wish the cable would be a little longer, but the Jackery cell extension that is much longer than this cable. I'm going to connect it to the back for each port. Then the other side. Now let's see. Okay, 66 watts, 81. Like I say, it's not taking that much because one of the panels is on the shade, and the cable is not super long for me to move it to a better side. So you can see the shadows over there in the second panel on the back. It's practically completely in the shadows, but I just wanted to show you how it works, how to connect them, and the input that I took in is taking 94 watts. It says that at that rate you will take 2.4 hours to fill up, and right now it's 93%. So if you find any benefits in these videos that we are making for you, I really would like you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channels. That way we can be encouraged to continue doing videos like this for you. And take care. So if you choose to buy this Jackery, I highly recommend it. I've been using Jackery for a while, and I feel that the company is very reliable and is made in America. I mean, at least it's designed in America. Most likely it's made someplace else. But that doesn't matter because the quality is really high, and the company give you 5 years warranty when you buy it from them or register in their website. So thank you so much, and happy camping and happy outdoor. Bye. Thanks. Subscribe to the channel.